Yes. Good day, namaste, and welcome to Moments con Margarita. Yes, Margarita. Anywho, we're going to continue with what we were talking about yesterday, healing. And through acknowledging we have a problem and accepting it, then we can start the healing process so that we can celebrate who we are. And I just wanted to touch base that sometimes we feel we can't begin the healing process. One, because we're stuck. We feel we don't have the strength to carry on. Two, because we might be in a pool of shit. Just everywhere around us is just toxic. So we feel that we cannot start the healing process because either we don't like where we're at, or we're stuck where we're at, or we don't understand how to start getting out of it. And a lot of people believe that only warriors have the strength to accomplish whatever they have. Well, remember that you are a warrior. Inside, you are a warrior. That is why you are here today. That is why you're going through this today, because it's not the first time you're going through something. It's not. You probably won't remember because you're dwelling and you're just regurgitating your moment right now, and it's all negativity. So you really can't see the path. You can't see that light at the end of your tunnel because you're so trapped in that bubble of hurt or of disillusion, of sorrow. And so you don't talk about it because you don't feel that anybody's going to give you the proper advice or lead you somewhere to the next step, because either you don't have the energy, you don't have the desire, or you feel that you just can't. Well, quitting, giving up is not an option, people. It's not an option. For you, for me, for anyone, regardless of what you're going through. Quitting is never an option. Because if you've made it thus far to this day, then you're not a quitter. Sometimes we delay, we take a little longer in getting ourselves out of something, or sometimes we do it quickly. However it is that you do it, all I ask is that you do it. Do it. Start the work now, today, this moment. I don't care what pile of shit you're sitting on. Grab a shovel, grab your fists, even if you got to pick it up with your hand, and clear yourself a path, because no one's going to do it for you. No one is as concerned about your healing as you should be. Yeah, people get concerned. I'm concerned for my friends who are going through something right now. It hurts me that I can't be there. It hurts me that I can't say, tighten up, straighten that crown on your head, put those shoulders back, lift your chin up, and get through it. Get through it as only you can get through it. Healing starts with just the first pebble. Fuck a stone. The first pebble. Pick up that little pebble. Don't kick it with your foot, because if you're kicking it, it's just going to move over. You pick it up and you launch that with all your strength. You launch it far away from you so that it's not poking at your foot, just making you stump and not take firm steps. You get that out of the way and you start standing firm everywhere you go, and you start nipping at it, even if it's just peel by peel. But guess what? It's always the first step. The first step that you make, however it is that you got to make it, however it is that you got to clear your path, let's start it. Even if it's just the negative thought that you carry, and then the negative talk that you actually start abusing yourself with. As I mentioned earlier, life will beat you up on its own. We should not do it to ourselves. And we can't control other people. We can't control how other people view us, what their perception is of us, how they treat us, what they think of us. We cannot control anything that's not from us, because people will be people just as we are. Because we cannot judge how other people are treating us when we're not looking in the mirror to see how we are treating ourselves. So before we point the finger and say, I don't like this person, or this person hurt my feelings, or this person's making me angry because of the way they're treating me, please stop what you're doing right now. Even if you got to pause this video and go look in the mirror and see. The biggest judge against you is you. It's me. I'm my biggest. What's the word I'm searching for? Because I just get so angry. My judge and jury ready to send me to prison for the rest of my life. And that's what happens if we keep doing this to ourselves. We're imprisoning ourselves. And no, be grateful where you're at right now. Be grateful that you're feeling everything you're feeling. And be grateful that you have the capacity to turn it around. Flip it around. Make that U-turn. To take care of yourself. For your healing. Because people need you. You don't know when you're walking down the street and you smile at a complete stranger how you might have just saved their lives. We don't even know how much we're needed in this world because we're so busy focusing on what we're feeling. As I said, don't keep it up here. If you have to write it down, write it down. If you have to voice it out and let it come back in, please do that. Please do that for yourself. Because although I may love you and I may worry about you and I may pick up the phone and I talk to you and we hang up and you stay on my mind, I still can't do anything for you unless you do something for you. I can speak until I'm blue in the face and you're going to change the subject on me. Huh? Because you just don't want to hear it. Because sometimes it's harder to correct something in ourselves than it is to just let it run its course. But you don't want to do that to yourself. You don't want any negativity, anything that's hindering your healing to just fester. We can't allow anything that's not of us to fester in our dwelling. This is our temple. This is our castle. Take care of it. Maintain it. So let's start the healing. If you listen to my other videos, let's start the healing one step at a time. With you. Only you. Once you heal yourself, and once you acknowledge what you will and will not accept to happen towards your person, then everything will crumble around you that's not for you. Everything will crumble that is against you. Everything will crumble that hurts you. Because you are standing firm, crown straight, shoulders back, with feelings of self-worth inside. That's priceless. Because that means that you can walk over a whole lane of coals of fire and you will walk through and you come out. Yeah, your feet, they're going to hurt, they're going to burn. But guess what? You're going to have done it. And that sometimes it feels like we have to walk through the fire to help ourselves, when we wouldn't hesitate to do it for anyone else. We will stop what we're doing and we'll run when somebody needs us. Why aren't you running for yourself? You need to sit down and ask yourself, why don't I jump up and run for myself? Why, when I'm feeling this type of way, I don't say, okay, I need to remove myself from where I'm at this moment because it's not conducive. It's not conducive to my feelings, to my thoughts. So get up. I don't care how you dress to get out the house. Go in your pajamas. But get out. Take a drive. Look at nature, the beauty. The beauty of the trees, of listening to the birds chirp. If you're in a place where it's cold, go out there. And look at the beauty of the snow. It's beautiful. No matter how dirty it is, it's still beautiful. And just go and drive. If you have to go and drive through the beach, even though it's cold, but you love the beach, you know who I'm talking to. Drive through the beach. Because it doesn't, if you love the beach, you don't only love it in the summer. You love the beach. Drive by that beach and admire the wonder of that water, whether it's still, whether it's crashing waves right now, but admire it because it's going to make your heart smile because you're looking at something that brings you joy. You might not be able to get out and dig your toes into the sand, but you're still looking at the wonder of that beauty of that beach that you love. It's the little things. It's all the little steps that gets us to where we have to go. If we feel that we have to jump to the next level to get there, of course not. You know why? Because you're not going to have learned the process of how to get yourself out of that. You're not going to have felt what it's taken you, your perseverance, your strength to get through every single step. And that's what you have to appreciate, that you can feel, and that you're going to grow from it. You're going to evolve, and you're going to look back and say, I'm a badass bitch because I just survived that. I thought that I couldn't dig my hole any deeper. I was almost reaching China, how deep I was digging my own hole. And look what I've accomplished for myself, because I am a child of God. I am worthy. I am strong. I am beautiful. I am. I have those words in big, bright red adhesive vinyl on my mirror. And I think I mentioned this earlier. So that when I go stand in front of that mirror doesn't give me an opportunity to say anything negative about myself. And it's working. It's working. I feel it. I feel certain parts of me coming alive again. So no one's responsible for your happiness because it comes from within. No one's responsible for your healing. Not even the doctors. When you have a terminal disease, they can just prescribe medication to you. They can just tell you what they read and how you should live your end of days or what's your comfort level. No. And I learned that by taking every single painful step and learning what works best for my husband and his paralysis. You know, the doctors, since we're talking about doctors, and I like to share my personal journey. The doctors, when he was first diagnosed, they told him, you got 2 to 5 years. That's normally what ALS patients live. Go out and eat everything you want. Eat all the candy you want, eat all the cake you want. Just stuff yourself up. And I sat there. Now, mind you, I have no medical background. I am no nutritionist, obviously. But it just didn't make sense to me. So why am I going to fill him up with all this sugar? So on top of having ALS and becoming paralyzed, he's going to have diabetes. Or his cholesterol is going to go up. So you have to take account for yourself. Because people can tell you, I can tell you all this stuff. But it's really, you have to make your outfit to fit your stature. So yes, learn everything you can about everything. And then pick from it what's beneficial for you, because whatever package deal comes for someone else and they might be your same size in stature, your same size body wise, but whatever they chose for them is not going to look good on you. So you have to I'm trying to find a word, but it's I'm not getting it, so bear with me. Customize your package according to your life, to your lifestyle. And you're always going to come out on top. You're not going to keep falling off that wagon. Stop falling off the wagon. Keep your ass sitting in it by taking care of you and leaving everything else to everyone else. Because if it's not from you, then you can't fix it. You can only work on you. So as I mentioned, yesterday's gone. Tomorrow's not here yet. You only have your now. This moment is the only moment you have to begin working on your healing. Healing of the mind. Healing of the heart. Your emotions. Your body. Let me tell you, we have a really large umbrella of a lot of things under that umbrella that pertain to only us, that we must work on daily. It's a daily battle. But you know what the blessing is, people? You know what the blessing is? Every day having to get up and fix something and change something and acknowledge something about yourself? Very simple. One, you got up the next morning. You woke up. You were able to climb out of bed and go brush your teeth and decide whether you wanted something to eat. Shower yourself. Dress yourself. And either go to work, get in your car, drive, walk. You were able to do that. How many people can't do that anymore? How many people just wish that they can wipe their own ass? And yet we complain because we're having a bad hair day, or because our favorite outfit isn't clean, or the alarm clock didn't go off. Or if alarm clock goes off and you can reach and turn it off, you're doing awesome. You opened your eyes, and even if you said, oh, I'm so tired, you're doing awesome, because you woke up and you got up and you're handling the basic needs. But how many people today cannot even do that? So you have an amazing head start. So let's focus on healing ourselves. Let's focus on, what do we need? What do I need to do today that's going to make it better than yesterday? And do it. Even if you're just writing one word a day, one affirmation a day. If you just repeat your mantra that's suited, that's customized for you, once a day, tape it to your bathroom mirror, your refrigerator. Heck, put it on your coffee pot if that's the first thing you have to reach for in the morning. But let's do the work for you. The same way you get up every morning, whether you feel good or not, and you get yourself ready and you go to a job, someone else's dream, and you go to that job. But you're there every day on time and you do what you're asked to do. Why can't you do that for yourself? But you can't get up every morning, and before you do anything for anybody else, do something for yourself. Look in that mirror and tell yourself, you're the best thing that's happened to me. Aside from whatever's going on in your life, if you get up every morning and the first person you acknowledge, appreciate, and celebrate is yourself, anything can happen the rest of that day. Because your strength is going to get you through it. Your belief in yourself is going to get you through it. That's all. That's how healing starts, with acknowledging yourself and your abilities. Because we all must be grateful every morning that we open our eyes. So, feedback, please. I haven't received a lot of comments, so I don't know if these videos are helping anyone. But I'm going to tell you one thing. They are becoming a lifesaver for myself. And that's what I want to do for you. So I would like to know if it is helping you, and if you're liking it, and if you're appreciating it for yourself. Because I'm appreciating it for me. So whether nobody likes my videos, it's going to be okay, because I'm going to sit here or anywhere else in my house every day, and I'm going to do this because I'm doing this for myself. And then the joy that I'm going to receive is in knowing that I put a smile on your face. So let's start communicating and let's help each other out. So before my camera goes off, I want to show you one of my third paintings that I ever painted. And I didn't realize what I was doing, but it was me breaking out of my darkness initially. But it was my first step that I was unaware of. And I named her Survivor, not for breast cancer, but just as a survivor. So I hope you enjoyed this last one. And remember, every painting that I am showing you is for sale, as well as I make them in greeting cards. So if you like them all, you can buy a set of 10, all assorted. So just let me know what you want to do. So I'm going to introduce you to Survivor, and then we'll pick up tomorrow. And remember, hug yourself. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself. always. Namaste. And here she is. Here she is. And like I said, my art can be beautiful to some, to all, or to none. So that is what my survivor, and if you see the black around her, that's her breaking out of it. Just breaking out of it in all her glory. So, hasta mañana. Have a great day. Be happy. Ciao.